Okay guys, welcome to Parkgate Leisure. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Today we're looking at a lovely Autosleeper Sigma. This isn't a sales promotional video, this is just a very quick user guide on how to operate some of the main things on this van, where to drain it, etc, etc. So first thing we come across on this side is this little tap down here. That's your fresh water drainage. We've then got your wastewater just here. You got your water boiler is underneath here. You need to pop that off when you're running the hot water, or it won't work. That's just a winter cover though. That's your electric hookup. Cassette toilet, and there is you've lots of videos on how to operate that. There are a couple of brief instructions there as well, and that is for your flush. Unusual on this van that it has got a separate flush, so you can put your pink in there. Rear steadies, there's a windy handle for those in this locker around here. As you can see, the electric steps down. So this little locker here is a wet locker, so anything in there that's wet or smelly won't make the inside of the van smell. There is your water filling, not to be mixed up with your diesel filling. So that pretty much concludes the outside of the van. Just moving round to the inside. Single electric on the hob. Moving up here to the control panel. Probably not very easy to see on this, but you've got on off is your first one. You can select vehicle battery or habitation battery. Important you have it on hab. If you run it on vehicle, it will flatten your battery. This turns your water pump on and off, and that turns your awning light on and off. You can also turn the awning light on and off from the key fob as well. So electric heating, this is heating for the van, 500 watts, 1000 watts, 2000 watts. Obviously running it on 2000 or 2 kilowatts, you run the risk of popping the electric on the campsite. And that is your room temperature setting. Over here is your gas hot water, so you'd flick that on, set the temperature. Normally 40 degrees is plenty. If the little green light goes red, that means it's failed because you've forgotten to take the vent off on the outside normally. Gas fire, fairly self-explanatory. Spin that around, hold it down. This is the blown air side. That runs the fans. So when you're running it on 230 volts, the heat will come out of there, and if you put the blown air on, it will waft it all around the van. And at the back in this cupboard you've got ultra store and ultra heat. Those are for your hot water and your heating on electric. So although you've got controls over there we've just looked at, that does need to be turned on just there as well. And under this seat here, little yellow lever. If that's pointing vertically, it'll drain the boiler. If it's horizontal like that, it will retain its water. So that's your winter drain down point. And I think the only other thing we perhaps need to cover is the fridge. So you've got gas, click click click, that's lit. 240 volts main, obviously only works if you're plugged into 240, and 12 volts, that will only run on 12 volts if you have the engine on. And you've got your little fridge catch here, that's currently unlocked. You've got the option of 2 settings so that you can just clip the fridge slightly open, let it vent so it doesn't go all smelly in the winter. Now I think that has covered pretty much everything. There is a little couple of buttons on the remote for these lights here on the vehicle remote. One of them turns those on and off, the other one turns the awning light on and off, which you can also do from there. So I think that's covered everything in this Sigma. Any questions about operations of it, stick them in the comments. And if you like our vans at Parkgate, come and see us. Thank you very much, guys.